unless we read the Book of Mormon and give heed to its teachings. The Lord has stated in the 84th section of the Doctrine and Covenants that the whole church is under condemnation, and this condemnation resteth upon the children of Zion, even all. The Lord continues, and they shall remain under this condemnation until they repent and remember the new covenant, even the Book of Mormon, and the former commandments which I have given them, not only to say, but to do, according to that which I have written. Now we not only need to say more, but the Book of Mormon, but we need to do more with it. Why? The Lord answers, that they may bring forth fruit, meet for their Father's kingdom. Otherwise there remaineth a scourge and a judgment to be poured out upon the children of Zion. We have felt that scourge and judgment. The prophet Joseph said that the Book of Mormon was the most correct of any book on earth and the keystone of our religion. And a man would get nearer to God by abiding by its precepts than any other book. The Book of Mormon has not been, nor is it yet, the center of our personal study, family teaching, preaching, and missionary work. Of this we must repent. I do not know of a man living today who has been more true to the Book of Mormon than President Marion G. Romney. In a general conference address, he declared that the Book of Mormon was the most effective piece of missionary literature we have. He quoted the Doctrine and Covenants, which states that the Book of Mormon and the Holy Scriptures are given of me for your instruction, and that the elders, priests, and teachers of this church shall teach the principles of my gospel, which are in the Bible and the Book of Mormon. It is, of course, obvious, he said, that unless we read, study, and learn the principles which are in the Book of Mormon, we, the elders, priests, and teachers of this church, cannot comply with this direction to teach them. But there is another reason why we should read it, he continues. By doing so, we will fill and refresh our minds with a constant flow of that water which Jesus said would be in us, a well of water springing up into everlasting life. We must obtain a continuing supply of this water if we are to resist evil and retain the blessings of being born again. If we would avoid adopting the evils of the world, we must pursue a course which will daily feed our minds with and call them back to the things of the Spirit. I know of no better way to do this than by reading the Book of Mormon. And then he concludes, and so I counsel you My beloved brethren and sisters and friends everywhere, to make reading in the Book of Mormon a few minutes each day a lifelong practice. I feel certain that if in our homes parents will read from the Book of Mormon prayerfully and regularly, both by themselves and with their children, the spirit of that great book will come to permeate our homes and all who dwell therein. The spirit of reverence will increase. Mutual respect and consideration for each other will grow. The spirit of contention will depart. Parents will counsel their children in greater love and wisdom. Children will be more responsive and submissive to that counsel. Righteousness will increase. Faith, hope, and charity, the pure love of Christ, will abound in our homes and lives, bringing in their wake peace, joy, and happiness.